And here's the cool thing about it. I was working in the kitchen at the time, and you know, it was war. We were going at it with the African Americans at the time, and the white boys were going at it with the Northerners. I worked in the kitchen. The officers were not familiar with me yet. All they seen was I lived with the homie, but they seen a bed card that was white, and I was a cook, so they would open my door at 5 a.m, and the homie said they're gonna accidentally open your door. They knew, so they had me. I was armed. I was ready in case the day came. The second day, sure enough, 5 a.m, the door racked. They rack it a little bit for work. I get ready, I give my celly a hug. He said, I'm gonna go with you. I said, I can't. As soon as you walk out, the tower sees you, he's gonna know. I gotta do this. So I walked out. As soon as I turned the corner to go, they were on me. I'm a rookie at this time. It's still in my pocket, I got hit 27 times right there in the rotunda in Salinas Valley.
God damn.
Yeah. Wow. This is 8 months in prison at this point.
Okay.
Oh, 8 months in already?
Hold on. Let's do this.
God damn.
Let's do this. So they knew that you were going to potentially, your cell was going to get racked by accident, and you were going to get released with the whites. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're looking ahead because, like I said, I'm new, but the homies had the foresight to know these mistakes happen. Yeah. They're not familiar with you yet. They don't know you. You haven't developed any kind of rapport or reputation. I'm a ghost at that point.
No, you hear about shit like that happening all the time when you're up there, but it's like, damn,
and it was an accident.
Is it gonna be my cell or is it gonna be like the neighbors? Like you hear about shit like that, but
and so they knew that this was gonna happen. You knew this was gonna happen. You were ready. You were prepared. The boots are laced up, bro. And when you go out, are you in the bottom tier, top tier?
I'm in the bottom tier, in the corner, right under the stairs.
Okay. And so when you get out, who are you seeing? Who's in front of you?
I turn the corner and, you walk out of the pod and you walk into, it's a small rotunda. I would describe it as like a small hallway.
Yeah.
And those 3 dudes were right there waiting for me. And they were on top of me. The second I turned that corner, I didn't even get to pull nothing out of my pocket or everything. And I thought they were jumping me. I thought I was getting my ass beat. I'm swinging. I'm doing what I can until we're down. We're sprayed. They shot the block gun. And I see the knives, 3 of them on the floor. And after the fight, I'm breathing in deep, and every breath hurts.
Fuck yeah.
So they got me.
Can you say what race those 3 dudes were?
Yeah, they were African American.
They were African American.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that's what I was trying to get at prior to asking you this in regards to painting the picture. Because I remember you said so-and-so was going with this and these guys were going with these guys. But anyways, apologize about that, brother.
No problem.
And so they hit you 27 times, bro. Yeah. Did you ever get the thing out?
Never got it out.
Never got it out.
No.
It just happened so quick.
And I got charged for a weapon.
Oh, that's fucked up. Nah, that's the most fucked up part about it.
Yeah.
I'd say getting stabbed 27 times is the most fucked up part about it.
My bad, but also that's like, fuck, that's fucked up.
Well, lucky for me, if you want to say lucky, is they were it was skinny. They were ice picks. Had they been grown bone crushers, I
would have not survived that, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
Or you'd have been paralyzed or something.
I'm not on hood stocks today if they were bone crushers, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
Well, thank God, brother, they weren't bone crushers, bro.
It hurt though.
And so, it's funny because in the height of a moment like that, you could have it could have been on the streets and you could have been shot, but not knowing it because the adrenaline is just pushing you.
Nah, but in a moment like that, you gotta come out.
Hold on real quick, bro. The adrenaline is pushing you to be numb and not feel nothing. Sure. You know what I mean? You're in fucking survival mode, bro.
Yeah.
You're probably trying to, swing back or maybe get away or whatever the situation was, but you didn't realize during that time that you were getting poked the whole time.
Yeah.
Or did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't know till I was down on the ground handcuffed. They had us all handcuffed and I could see the weapons on the floor. And every breath I took, after you're fighting, everyone's stung. And it's funny now. I went, they take me to the hospital, and they throw you in a holding tank. And I was wearing a gray shirt. I took off my gray shirt. It's almost like a movie. There's pinholes of light coming through my shirt.
Wow.
And I'm like, But I made it a point. this is me, young, you know, with my ego and my pride. I refused to get in the ambulance. I wanted to walk to the medical, you know.
How bad were you leaking?
The leaking didn't actually come till days later.
Okay.
You know, the sheets would be soaked with blood for probably about a week after. You know, you go and wound, I forgot what they called it, wound repair or something like that. You would go every day. They'd clean the wounds and then, you know, put the Band-Aids or whatever it is on top.
So you refused to get like picked up or put in something to the ambulance. Is that what you were saying a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you walk to the ambulance, your head high, you feeling good, you feel like you earned what you tatted on your face, right?
Yeah.
What did you feel though when you were walking that way? Like what was running through your mind?
Again, it sounds sick now, but there's a sense of pride. Like I took one for the team.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
Yeah, and I took it standing up. It's insanity looking back.
I mean, was there any point in time in your mind, bro, even though, you know what I mean, the pride is just fully taken over, your ego, everything is fully taken over, maybe common sense, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And doing how you said you were doing it, bro. But did it cross your mind like, fuck, I better get medical attention quick, because you said it was, you know, when you started to breathe, it was hurting, bro. So once you feel that and you look and you're poked and you see the weapons and the shirt is fucking shining light through it like the movies, bro. I mean, you know, like, is there anything like, fuck, dog, am I going to survive this? I mean, are you thinking about death or anything like that?
I could see by the way the doctors and nurses, they weren't scrambling. So there was a little bit of comfort right there. But I would say it settled in about 3 days later when it kicked in, like, damn, like, you know, you just got hit. You haven't been in prison for a year, you know? And two things happened at that point. I made a pact with myself that I was not gonna walk anywhere without being strapped for the rest of my time.
Sure.
And there was some anxiety, a lot of anxiety actually that came with that. You think you're gonna get hit again, because whether real or imagined, there's always tension at all times, and you know, you don't know.
You got an itchy finger now, bro.
Yeah, and now
you jumping at the fucking the shadow on the wall, dog.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck, that shit. Yeah, I'm not trying to make a joke of it, but I understand what you're saying, bro. Like,
now I'm touched.
It's PTSD, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's a traumatic thing for a young kid to go through, bro. You know, even though a lot of people are watching right now and said, hey, there's people probably watching say, hey, you deserved all 27 of those motherfuckers, and maybe you should have deserved to die, because there's people with viewpoints like that.
And
you know what I mean?
They're probably not wrong for that. You know, they're probably not. This is what I dove into. This is what I chose. As the anxiety set in, I made the fatal mistake of doing heroin for the first time at that point too.
Shit.
You know, one of the homies stopped by and said, "How you feeling?" I did, wow, boom, threw a paper under the door. I didn't know. I didn't know how to do it. You know, I walked around. I remember I told a few homies, hook this up for me, you know. Nah, get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. Hook this up for me. You know, one homie took one to the chest. Well, what you talking about? You know, you're not gonna pop your cherry on that. So
then Lucky popped up from the corner and said,
I found that one that got the homie that, give me half. I got you. Yeah,
I was
for
thinking,
sure.
honestly, bro, I was thinking
with the blinky.
I was thinking half the whole time, dog. It wasn't a quarter, it was half off the rip, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit.